Hi guys, good morning. So I just wanted to do a sort of quick little video. It was prompted by various happenings over the last couple of days, and it just strikes me that it's important to put in my 2 cents about it. And I think it is important because every time I think about, and I've thought about doing this video several times over the last few days, I get this strong anti-force. Something doesn't want me to do it. You know how that goes, right? The Green Wizard gets this all the time as well. It's about covert narcissism. And all it is my 2 cents. I am by no means an expert, not at all. It's a learning thing. You learn from experience, and whatever experiences you may have with narcissism in your own life, that will be an impetus, a key, I feel, to understanding the bigger picture, right? As it pertains not only to you but to all of us soul travelers, and the nature of the beast, which is this realm, I think. But rather than talking about the bigger picture, I want to take it down to the more personal level, the more personal experience of narcissism. And I don't want to talk about overt narcissism because, well, it's overt. It's like narcissist does what it says on the tin. Do you know what I mean? It's, oh yeah, you're a narcissist, because, well, it's obvious. No, I think far more dangerous is the covert narcissist, especially the vulnerable narcissist, your victim narcissist, right? I prefer to call them the victim narcissist because they have that thing going that everybody fucking falls for and panders to. Everybody's busy pandering to the vulnerable narcissists, and they don't even know it. Now, soul travelers are by nature very empathetic, right? And we are easily taken in by the covert victim narcissists. Oh boy, it's like so easy, so easy. I left a comment beneath a video some time back, and I think it was a good comment, telling somebody to not allow narcissistic abuse to take away from them that which is meaningful and good and supportive, right? And that comment got a reply from someone else, and after reading it several times I realized, oh yeah, this is a covert narcissist. Of course. I then realized that this individual had left several comments below videos of mine in the past, went back to them and realized, yay, this is a covert narc. Because what is it the covert narcissist is after? First of all, how do they advertise? They're like a shop. They advertise, and the covert narcissist, more often than not, and I suppose that the overt narcissist does that as well, actually. It's how they worm their way into your psyche. It's always about flattery, but the flattery has a super sweet, like a saccharine type element to it. It is disingenuous. Do you get what I'm saying? Because somebody can tell you, you're so incredible, you're so amazing, and whoa, and oh wow, And there's a part of you that you know, usually in your shadow self, that goes, oh yeah, oh, I like that, that feels good, dopamine click, dopamine click, dopamine click, oh, you know, the validation junkie and all that, loves that sort of thing. But your true self knows straight away that it's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, and here's what it is for real, guys. We know what we've been through here, right? We know deep down, when you really sit down in a peace and quiet, you can really tune in and get a measure of yourself. There is no need, in all truth, there is no need for us to be bombastic, or to blow our own trumpet, or to walk around thinking, well, I'm so fucking fantastic. We're not overt narcissists, and everything that we are, apart from the fact that we are infinite, unconditional love and creativity, but having forgotten all of that, right, having inherited a hell contagion in order to enter this hellish realm, we've had to literally go through abject hell to claw back every last bit of ourselves. We have been, well, even though I walked through the valley of the shadow of death, that is what we have been doing, guys, you know. And yes, we are very courageous. We are incredibly, tenacious. We are brave. We strive with all our being to have integrity, to maintain that integrity. Often enough, we fail. We do a lot of failing. We do a lot of getting it wrong, right? But we know when we sit down in the silence, we can tune in and we can have a measure of ourselves. And that is the true sense of us that we didn't have before we came here, but that we have now. That is why we came here. And that is cheapened and made a mockery of by that false flattery that the covert narcissist levies upon you. They do this in a certain way as well. They give you the whole, I am a powerless victim, they're all doing it to me, accusing everybody else of narcissism as well, by the way. The covert narcissist talks about narcissism an awful lot. They've always called a narcissistic spouse, or a narcissistic mother, or a narcissistic child, or a narcissistic budgie, for all I fucking know, right? And, oh, they're all doing it to me, and oh, and there's always drama. They are completely self-involved. They have no interest whatsoever in you, but they will lavish false flattery upon you here and there. They interject their continual 24/7 stream of, oh, the drama of my life, and oh, they're all doing it to me, and I'm such a victim, and oh, you know, like that. They interject that with saying, oh, but you're so great. And here's the thing, there is a part of them that thinks you are great for being this living out loud, sold, raw, wonky, rough diamond type of individual, you know. But they also hate you for it. They're filled to the brim with a poisonous envy. And once they're done with the flattery, and once they realize that you have seen through it all and know that they are a covert victim narcissist that just want to feed, because you see, they hate you for all that raw, intense, passionate fire that is a true soul traveler. They want that, and they can never have it. They can't have it. But they want your attention. You see, that is what they can have. They can have you not understanding, not getting, not seeing that you're dealing with a covert victim, narc, that wants to feed off you, that wants your attention, it wants your resources, it wants your pity, it wants your compassion. It wants your, oh, I'll just get in my car and come right over and then help you out with this and I'll help you out with that. I'll give you some money. You poor thing. Oh. But it never ends, it never ends. One drama is concluded, another drama is already, you know, burgeoning up. You can talk to people that know these individuals in your life sometimes, as I've done in the past. Because I've been told stories, oh he did this and he did that and it was like this and then like that and he took my children away from me, and that was this friend I had years ago. It turns out it was all a pack of lies, my God, and it was actually her that was the narcissist, and it was him, and he actually turned out, Phil, to be quite a nice guy. You know, and with her it was always, oh, I need some money, and then it was never paying you back, and it was, oh boy. They are so incredibly good at getting your all your energy, everything, and you don't even know it. You find them all the time. You find them in the comment sections below videos, my videos, the Green Wizards videos, whatever. You find them a lot in the comment section below videos of people that talk about life hacks or talk about narcissism, funnily enough, because they've always been involved with an overt narcissist and they've been so very abused and you know. But another thing that they come out with as well is when you talk about self-empowerment, self-love, self-respect, proactive behavior, introspection, self-healing in self-analysis and being honest with yourself and doing the work, they get very antagonized by that. Because, you see, they don't want that. They want to be a victim. They want to be a victim. They have a massive vested interest in being a victim. Somebody starts talking about sorting that out, alchemizing that, freeing oneself from that pitiable state, empowering oneself, taking the raw materials of this experience and forging gold from it through alchemy. They get very upset. Their hackles go up and they get abusive, but they do it in a very underhanded sort of way, like this particular comment that I'm talking about, that I was talking about earlier. It is underhanded, it's gaslighty, it's manipulative. Things like there is no light, and there is no healing, and there is no light, because, you know, they're victims. They espouse and want to and choose to espouse the evil always wins. They embody the hell contagion. They are the hell contagion. They are the passive aggressive element. Oh boy, but the covert narcissist is passive aggression on fucking steroids. There is a rabid hate at the center of a covert narcissist. It is rabid, it is insane, it is putrid hatred. It's a weird thing yesterday, because yesterday we were coming back from a little bike ride and we were on a path that is designed for people walking but also for bikes, and there's plenty of space, no problem. There was a man and a woman with two kids. Both kids were on bikes, and they were all like walking next to each other, leaving absolutely no room for anybody else at all. So I rang my bell. They could see me and they didn't move. They did not move. So I ended up having to get off my bike and wait for them to pass, which is completely out of order. And it totally infuriated me. Now, I had two choices. I could have said, right, this is a bait, let it go, Anika. Don't get entangled, let it go. But having my moon in Aries, you know, it all gets like, you know, there's it's just unbelievable. I have so much, you know, need of a bit of that old Christ consciousness pumping in there or something like that, you know. I mean, I'm getting better, admittedly. I am definitely getting better at not getting entangled in situations, but yesterday was one of those days, and oh boy, I was blazing. And they were covert narcs, totally. Because instead of taking responsibility for their obvious shitty behavior, it was, oh, now it's your fault, you know, you shouldn't, this is not for bikes, this is only for cyclists. And what do you know, but there is a great big white sign actually on the path right there that showed a bike and people, like two like little white sticky figures and a little doggy. And I said, hey, look at that, guys, what do you think that says? Yes, well, bikes are far more dangerous than walkers. And I was like, so what are you kids doing on bikes then? I mean, in the end, I said to the guy that you're not very bright, are you, love? And then he started threatening me with physical violence, you know. They never take any ounce of responsibility for anything whatsoever because they are victims. And so because of that, they also, in this other weird, nebulous way, feel very entitled. They feel very entitled to other people's time, to other people's space, to other people's resources, to other people's empathy, compassion, whatever, what have you, because they actually hate you. They do, with a massive, massive hatred. It's all, it's jealousy, because they are the living embodiment of the inversion, if you think about it, yeah? So once the love bombing stage of how wonderful you are, and oh, I wish I was best friends with you, and oh, so you're so good, so wonderful, you, oh, you know, and something inside of you knows that no, this isn't quite right, it feels wrong. There are some of you who don't know that yet. You need to learn to feel people. Right? You will learn how to do that. You will learn how to feel them, and you will learn to trust your gut instincts as pertaining to these individuals. It's like Facebook is another one of these places where they show themselves up very, very well. Because their Facebook pages are all about them. The houses they're buying, their fitted kitchens, and if it is about, say, spirituality, it's the kind of, you know, it's just a little bit off, because it's not there because it comes from the heart, it's there because it looks good. Do you understand? It's all window dressing, it's not genuine. When you get, say, a Facebook page of someone who is genuine, say a soul traveller, you get good raw material. Right, boom. And they don't tend to talk about their lives, their inner processes, their sexual predilections, their status, or any kind of private stuff like that. Because you go within, you deal with that, or you talk to another soul traveler if you feel the need to discuss these things with another souled being. But you don't post that shit all over Facebook. It's just a weird thing to do. I've always felt that way. Now, I know there are some people, who occasionally do talk about their life, and I know they're not narcs, so it's not always like that. It's not always black and white, but I've seen Facebook pages of covert narcs, and it's immediate to me. It's immediately obvious, okay, this is a covert narc. It's all fake. It's window dressing. Once the love bombing stage is over, they will begin to move in for the kill, i.e. because you see the name of the game there is a bitter rabbit envy, and they want to take things from you. They They go for very, very subtle, gaslighty, undermining strategies. Anyway, to somehow make you feel, without you even being aware of it, but make you feel that you're less than, and that you're incapable, and that you're a bit stupid, and you're not very good looking, and you're, you know. Another thing they love to do is to divide. So when you have some, say, a couple of soul travelers that have YouTube channels, they like to leave really these high flattery type of insidious, sugary, sweet comments below one video of one soul traveler channel. Then they'll hop over to another soul traveler channel, these two soul travelers are friends, and start to get very verbally abusive and undermining and nasty, word salady, gaslighty, bullshitty type whatever, right? They like to cause discord. They like to divide. They like to cause animosity, discord, and trouble. They get off on that. I've seen this time and time again. I've seen this for years. Just people that know each other, friend circles, people that get together. The local fucking women's institute is no doubt full of those types of people, you know, and there's always trouble brewing because of them. They are called covert narcissists because they are virtually undetectable by most people that do not understand the nature of narcissism. Most people don't realize that we live in a world that is more and more and more just overtly narcissistic, but covertly narcissistic. I mean, think about the whole COVID thing, the whole vaccination thing. All of that is very, it's overt, but it's also very, very covert. It's all about disempowerment and manipulation. It's extremely upsetting, actually, when everywhere people that you thought knew better are just continuing to allowing themselves to be injected with God knows only what. I had one today, because she works in a hospital, and oh, I had my vaccination today, like, well, hey, get the balloons out, like, what the fuck? That's just really weird behaviour, right? That's really strange. You know, they're having a party because they were vaccinated with nanobots, whatever, what the fuck. Because she works in a hospital. Well, I had to have it because I work in a hospital. Anyway, you've all got to die sometime. I thought, wow. I mean, you know, and that is a type of narcissism as well, actually. That's the sort of thing a victim narcissist would say. It's always this kind of, there's a guy on a bike, and I was feeding the birds, and he stopped, and I was like, please carry on, go away, because I knew straight away he was a narcissist, because I read energies. They have a particular energy signature, guys. You can learn to recognize it, and it's like you tune into people rather than being on automatic when you deal with people, whether that's online or in your environment. You can learn to stop and tune in before you engage. What am I feeling of this person energetically? And you will know what it is. You know what you're feeling. Anyway, this guy, he starts talking about, England, green and pleasant land. It's such a beautiful place we live in, and what we take it for granted. And I said to him, well, speak for yourself, mate. I don't take it for granted. It's like, what the fuck? You know? They're just parrots. That's all they do. They just parrot the fucking slave hive mentality. We take it for granted. Oh yeah, we're not worthy. Please inject us with poison and, you know, whatever. But anyway, I digress. It's just been a few of those days where it's literally just been narcissistic abuse. Covert narcissistic abuse. And I felt like, you know what? I'm going to do a little video about it. And I'm just going to put in my 2 cents. Because, and I hate to say this, but I see this being true, not enough of you are really doing the work with regards to understanding and recognizing when there is narcissistic activity going on in your life, whether that's online or whether that's, again, in your own personal life. because they're there to take things away from you, to undermine you, to weaken you, to disempower you. They want to feed. That is what they are. They're vampires. They're parasites. And the sooner you get to grips with this, the sooner you learn to recognize, that is a narcissist and that's a narcissist. Oh, quite different, that one from that one, but yet, yeah. And hey, my intuition tells me, yeah. You know, the better it is, because then you can really set up strong boundaries. For me, I have no truck with it. I block them, I delete them, I don't reply to their comments. You know, if people want to leave nasty, gaslighty comments, they get blocked and they get deleted. I don't pander to them in any way, shape or form. Then when there's been people in my life that I've unmasked as narcissists, that's it. I drop them. I don't interact with them. I don't want to know them. The overt narcissists are overt, so you know, most of us understand and see, okay, yeah, that's bad. But when it comes to covert narcissism, they're great mimics, and it's a whole different ball game. And I feel that we have our work cut out for us there, guys. I think it's important. I think this is an important topic, and that is why I've done this video. Be in awareness that you need to continually work on this, because it's a very important part of this experience. It's a learning curve. It's important. The more you get to grips with it, the more you'll understand and get the bigger picture. The more you'll learn about yourself as well. Somehow it's all connected, guys. It's all connected, and it doesn't have to be a negative thing or a fear-based thing, but we have to face these things. We have to, you know, it has to be, it is a part of our experience. We need to get to grips with it, guys. We need to start doing the sacred work as pertaining covert narcissism, covert narc activity in our lives, so that we can stop these fuckers from feeding on us in whichever way they want to feed on us, and we can set up strong boundaries, be self-protective, and to not let these fuckers goad us into behavior that is against ourselves, i.e. self-sabotage. Because we have enough of that going on the internal plane. We should not put up with any of that shit on the external plane. So it's a case of search and destroy here, guys, okay? All my love to you.